Blake?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 3 of The Female Glaze, and today I have Blake Blanchard. It's Blanchard?
Blake is just Blake.
Blanchard.
Just Blake.
You're just Blake. Let me reintroduce him. On episode 3 of The Female Glaze today, we have none other than Blake.
This is
a shaka.
a shaka.
Blake just learned this today.
Yeah. Like I thought it was like a surfer thing. Is it a surfer thing?
I mean, yeah.
That's what I thought. Tubular?
Tubular.
Radical, tubular, what are other...
Gnarly. Blake is a musician. He's a music producer, singer, songwriter, and you moved out here to pursue music.
Baking.
I do want to ask you about the meaning behind pumpkin pie.
Christmas.
The meaning.
When I was really little, I hated frosting for some reason. Like I hated frosting. Like I literally like scooped it off of like cupcakes and cake or whatever at every birthday party I went to. And then my mom, she made me pumpkin pie for my birthday. I think I was like 5, and like I loved it. So then she just kept making me pumpkin pies. Eventually though, I grew into liking frosting, and she didn't like know this about me. It was a big secret I kept from her for such a long time.
You didn't tell
She
your
had
mom that
no
you
idea that I've started to develop
that you grew to like
frosting fetish, and she had no idea. And she kept making pumpkin pies, and now to this day she still makes me a pumpkin pie every single year on my birthday.
Every single year. To be honest, I love pie. I'm gonna be real. I don't really like pumpkin pie. Like,
I think it's got to be one of the least popular pies,
yes.
right?
Well, because, all right, we have a lot of people shaking their heads no. But
Least popular?
Point is, I don't like pumpkin pie. You clearly like it enough.
But I want to know this though. What is the least popular pie, do you think? Lemon meringue pie.
No. Maybe this is controversial,
What?
but it also might be because I've never made it. I don't want to say this. I don't want to upset people, but cherry pie?
No, they make cherry pie. Like you buy like those little things at the gas
Okay, never
station. It's like
mind.
a cherry
Never
pie
mind.
turnover. You can't buy a pumpkin pie, one of those.
That's fair. Okay. But I think pumpkin pie might be one of the more unpopular pies.
Yeah. Sweet potato pie is worse and less popular than pumpkin pie, right?
Depends on the sweet potato. Maybe sweet potato, I don't know. Originally, I wanted Blake to share with me the recipe that his mother used to make him this pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
But
Turns out my mom's a liar. My mom, I guess, never really made the pumpkin pie from scratch. She just like bought like a pie mix and just poured it over a pre-made pie crust. And I thought my mom was a great pumpkin pie chef, but she's been lying.
I asked you, I was like, please contact your mother, have her send me the recipe. And her response was priceless. It was just like,
yeah.
You thought I actually made.
Apparently
Nope.
she doesn't.
Cheers, Blake.
Oh, cheers. Yes.
We work together at Beechwood.
You have to take a sip. It's bad luck. It's bad luck to cheers and not take a sip.
Oh. We are not doing your mom's recipe.
Yeah.
We are reinventing the pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I found a Sally's Baking Addiction recipe for a pumpkin pecan praline pie. And then you one-upped me, Blake.
And I said, let's put some bacon on that.
Let's put some bacon on that.
Yeah.
I will be eating bacon today.
Yep.
Even though I do not eat meat anymore. But for you, Blake.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I remembered we used a Barefoot Contessa recipe.
Oh, it's Barefoot Contessa?
Yeah, who apparently Wait, do you know who Barefoot Contessa is?
I don't know who...
God, Ina Garten is
What does Contessa mean?
like, you know, a count? You know, like in olden
Dracula?
times? Yeah.
Is the Barefoot Dracula?
So we have
It smells like cookies.
Okay,
Smell it.
earlier Blake said it smells like dog food.
No, it smelled like dog treats earlier, but now it smells like cookies.
Blake,
Yes.
we have the candied bacon. We are about to step into the kitchen and make the pie.
Yeah, let's do it.
So here are the ingredients.
Okay.
First, we do have a par-baked pie crust, which in this video, I'm not going to show you how to make a pie crust because it just takes too long. Homemade pie crusts, always superior. Baked this for about 12 minutes with pie weights, and then I took it out. And now we have this beautiful pie crust that we are going to use for our filling, which requires one 15-ounce can of pumpkin mashed pumpkin puree, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. 2 eggs. We need a full cup of brown sugar, 2/3 of a cup of heavy cream, and 1/3 a cup whole milk. And in this little bowl, we have a medley of spices.
Oh, cool.
A tablespoon of cornstarch, 1.5 teaspoons cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves. And because we need a little spice in our life, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground black pepper.
Wow, spicy.
Spicy.
I like how that there's something called pie weights. Pie weights. It sounds like pirates, but like from a 3-year-old.
Sally of the Baking Addiction says, just mix everything in this bowl. I always like to mix the eggs and the sugar together first because I think that is an important step. So,
smart.
Blake, if you want to
crack the eggs,
do the honors. Oh, you cracked it on. Okay.
I crack it on the table first.
All right.
No shells. I just want to point that out. No shells. No shells again.
And now we have the 1 cup of brown sugar. Dump it in.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna whisk it.
It looks good.
You want it to have a little bit of volume, you know, and so the sugar takes time to actually dissolve in this filling.
Emulsify. What does that word mean?
Yeah, kind of. A little bit.
No, it's not emulsify.
Not quite emulsify. Not
You
much.
said yeah at first.
I'm trying to be nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh. Blake, I want you to take your handy dandy spatula there and put the pumpkin. Put it right in there.
I can do that.
Great. Yeah.
It's a plopper.
Oh wow.
That's a real nice plop right there.
Blake, you really killed that.
Thank you.
Great job. All right.
Real plopper.
A good old plopper.
I always thought that a pumpkin pie was actually just that can of pumpkin inside of a pie crust. What else would you even use canned pumpkin for?
Well, pumpkin bread, number 1.
Oh, I've never even had that, I don't think. No?
Or like a good pumpkin muffin.
Oh, pumpkin muffin, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Now let's spice it up, Blake.
Spice.
Throw those spices
Little
and
bit
the
of
cornstarch. Oh God.
What?
There is salt in here. Never forget salt. I didn't mention that earlier, but there is always salt when there is sugar.
1/2 teaspoon.
1/2 teaspoon. Are you ready?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
excited for this part. Look at that. Oh my God.
Look at that.
That's satisfying for some reason.
It's so satisfying.
I don't know.
That wasn't as satisfying. And now this is kind of the part where I usually like to stop whisking and bring in my spatula because it's always good to scrape down the sides of the bowl.
Oh.
Can't get that action with a whisk. So now we have the pumpkin pie filling. Honestly, super easy recipe. Pumpkin pie is pretty easy to make.
That's insulting to my mom.
So now all we do is you make sure, again, scrape every last bit.
Ooh. We're not gonna plop so hard this time.
We're doing it very smooth. This is smooth sailing. The oven is going to be preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And then this bakes in the oven for about 50 to 55 minutes until the pie is no longer super jiggly. And that's when we take it out, let it cool for a hot minute, and then we put the topping on. Let's pop this baby in.
Cool.
In front of us here, Blake, we have the caramelized bacon that you made prior to shooting this episode.
Yeah.
Let's get chopping.
I'm not gonna chop.
Yeah, I'll do the chopping.
Yes.
Ooh, it's chopping very nicely.
I used premium bacon from Trader Joe's.
Excuse me, I thought you were going to be going to...
I did go to and they were sold out because their bacon's so good.
What's the deal with... I
don't know if I can talk about this.
You used to work there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's why. I don't know. There was a lawsuit, and there was a class action lawsuit.
Were you the one who sued?
No, I didn't do anything. No, just got a check in the mail. Was happy about that.
All right, so we have 1/2 cup chopped candied bacon, 1/2 cup pecans.
We have them. Beautiful.
Boom. 1/2 cup brown sugar.
Yes.
So we have that as well. And last but not least, the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of honey, but I think maple syrup makes a lot more sense. So I have 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. What we'll be doing, Blake, mixing all this together and then putting it on top of the pumpkin pie that we prepared.
That's gonna be crazy.
I will admit, I'm still perfecting my pie crust skills, and I do need to invest in one of those pie shields so that like the crust doesn't, you know, brown.
I think it looks good. It has like a homemade feel to
It does have a homemade feel.
Looks like mama's pie.
Well, does it look like
It's like
a mama's pie?
It's like a homemade mama's pie.
Homemade mama's pie? I don't like that anymore.
She did a chili cook-off one time, and we picked up Wendy's chili on the way there, and we put it in a crock pot, and somebody ate the chili and goes, "This tastes just like Wendy's." She said, "Thank you."
We're going to mix all those ingredients in a bowl and then put it on top of the pie, bake it, and hope we don't die of heat stroke in my tiny apartment that doesn't have AC. I'm so excited.
No, I really am though. I can't wait to eat this pie. I think this is where I messed up yesterday. I rinsed the blender first, and then all the sugar, the brown sugar, stuck to the inside of the blender, and I think that's why my blender broke. Do you know what I like about this topping?
Tell me what you like about this topping.
Well, every other pie, it seems like, has a crust on top. Most pies do.
Right, like either a double crust or like a crumble topping.
But a pumpkin pie never has a topping.
Blake, do you want to do the honors and start whisking this?
That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Awesome. So, you think all of that looks
It's mixed very well.
Mixed very well, you did a good job?
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to drizzle this in. All right, ready?
Drizzle it up. Drizzle it up.
Drizzle it.
Oh my
God. All right, we'll do one final little fold with the tiny spatula.
Look how everything matches. That's really nice. You got this that matches that, and then that matches this.
It's almost like I coordinate these things. The pie is in. It's about to be topped with this insane topping.
Yeah.
Do you want to try a bite before?
You haven't tasted the candied bacon yet.
Technically, I broke my pescatarianism when I accidentally ate mac and cheese bites that were filled with bacon, but we're not going to mention that.
It's healthy bacon. It's organic Trader Joe's, natural cut, selected applewood smoked.
Do you want to try a bite?
Yeah.
All right.
But just like this? Just like a handful?
Wow.
Doesn't it taste really good?
This tastes because my mom and I used to make this all the time. The bacon, not the pie. And dude,
you could do so much with this. You could put it on barbecue.
This tastes so good.
So, I should do it this way.
To camera.
Yeah. So this is a slow revealing or unveiling of this pie. Unveiling.
Unveiling?
We're unveiling it.
Unveiling.
We combined unveiling and revealing.
Oh. Interesting.
And this looks so good.
It's gonna be fire.
And it's like we have this perfect amount for some weird reason. It's like you plan this.
It's almost like I adapted a recipe.
It's almost like you bake or something.
It's almost like I'm the smartest woman alive.
This pie was my idea.
Okay, you're right.
I invented this pie.
Okay, yes, Blake.
I never get any credit.
Sorry. Dude, fuck yeah. Alright, in she goes.
Pie's going in. My question is, can you broil the top so that it gets like a creme brulee kind of like crust on top?
I'm sure.
Is that possible? No?
That could be done. However, not today, because I fear that if I turn my oven on the broil setting, we will die.
Oh, okay.
So this pie is going to be in the oven for about 15 minutes, so all that brown sugar, bacon, pecan goodness gets caramelized and lovely and delicious, and, well, it has to chill for a bit after that, and then we're gonna try it. The time has come. Blake, do you want to put on
I can do it?
You can, yeah, you can do it. Let's take a look at this bad boy and see.
Ooh.
What do you think?
It smells really good.
Is she done?
I don't know. You're the baker.
Blake, basically, if this pie isn't good, you have to leave LA because
I put my reputation on the line with this pie, and I believe in this pie. I still believe in this pie.
Should we big reveal?
Yeah, but wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Are we gonna put whipped cream on it?
I think this pie will be able to stand alone.
I feel like it might be a Cool Whip pie.
I think a lot of people want whipped cream on their pie.
To hide the mistakes of the pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the pie can't stand alone, then is it really that good?
Then it's not even a pie at all.
All right. So, the pie has arrived. I think you had a good instinct when you suggested broiling it.
To get like that creme brulee, like...
Because I don't think it fully got the creme brulee effect.
I think it's still...
But
it's
I think
we're really onto something. We can perfect it.
we can perfect it
in
later.
the future.
But today,
We're digging in.
should we cut into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
This is a huge moment in pie history.
This is pie history.
This is pie history.
This is pie history. What if it's horrible?
How have your last two pies been with your other guests? What if I have the best pie?
You
be
definitely
really proud.
have the best pie because it's the only pie that's been made on this show.
I thought this whole show was pies.
Is that what you really
right,
thought?
that's it.
I thought
We're out of here.
that was a...
That looks so good.
Wait, here, I'm gonna give you...
I can bring it over? This is my offer. I'm out of focus.
Here's an extra little...
Did you take a bite?
No!
Don't do that.
No, I didn't! Oh, God.
I'm so excited.
I'm really
You're
excited.
nervous.
I'm nervous.
But I'm not nervous.
I'm nervous.
Okay,
All right.
let's do this.
Bite.
Dude,
This is the
this
first...
looks amazing.
It does look pretty
It-
fucking fire.
It smells amazing. Cheers.
Wow. Cheers.
That's a tiny
It
bite.
smells... I'm gonna have a bigger bite.
We changed the game. We changed the pie game. The whole game has been changed.
Dude,
We actually did something amazing here.
I think I'm gonna start
Crazy
eating meat
goat.
again. Fuck.
Do you post the recipes to your own stuff?
I probably should. Before we wrap up a bit, Blake, as we were talking just a little while ago, you had another hot take.
Oh, pies and casseroles are the same thing. You've heard it here first, and this won't be the last time you hear about that.
Why do you think that?
Because a green bean casserole is a green bean pie, basically. It's a crustless green bean pie.
So,
Also, there's kind of a crust because you
If-
put the crunchy onions on top.
but if it doesn't have a crust, can you even call it a pie?
Casseroles are pie filling just in a pan.
Well, Blake, I need to stop eating this pie. Before we wrap up though, one little fun thing is I do like to go into my inbox and take a look at the casting notices. Some of them are just so insane. So I wanted to know
interested
if
in
maybe
this, yeah.
if you want to go through my inbox, do
Let's
a
go.
reading. Yeah, here's one. I think I could have played this. I could have played this girl.
Non-union.
Probably
Lex.
0 pay.
21 to 29 woman, any ethnic appearance. Lex is dating Rel, but doesn't know that she isn't the only one.
Wow.
While hanging out at the studio, she meets Rel's other girlfriend and uses the situation to exert Rel into some opportunities for herself. Or else she'll tell his girlfriend what's going on between them. Oh, she's kind of a manipulator. That's not nice. I thought Rel was the bad guy at first. We should still try out for that role though. It's just a role.
Yeah, I should have gone for it. Oh well. There'll be another one, just like it.
Are they all like this?
They're all like this.
Same thing?
Just read the name of this project.
Husband sells wife for rent. Naomi goes along with her husband's idea of getting paid $150,000 for a date with their friend and then regrets it later on. Uh-oh.
What would you do? What's your limit?
150 grand? I don't know, man. I don't know what are you asking me what my limit is?
I don't know. Like you'd kill someone for
No, I
150
wouldn't
grand?
kill somebody for 150 grand. 250 grand.
This one, actually, Blake, is kind of relevant to
Really?
you because your girlfriend, she's turning 30.
He dumped me for turning 30. That's messed up though. That's messed up. The last one was actually more relevant to me and Bianca.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We thought about renting her out for a little while. Times are tough right now. You are the new replacement girlfriend. You're young and hot. Filming tomorrow. It's too late now.
Oh,
That was, yeah.
well. Either way, I'm not working on any of those projects because I'm here making pie,
Bacon.
baking, shaka-ing with Blake.
Uh-huh.
Helping you pursue your dreams of being
And a Los Angeles baker.
a Los Angeles baker. She's from California.
She's from California by BLAYK. Music video, all that coming. So it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
BLAYK, featuring Zach. I just want to say that because I didn't include the other artists in the song.
Blake, you're kind of an asshole.
That's really rude.
It's been a pleasure, Blake, and I do believe that we just reinvented.
We definitely reinvented
the pumpkin pie.
It doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be a fruit. It doesn't make any sense. It's not juicy. You can't juice a banana. Name another fruit that you can't juice.
Is an avocado technically a fruit?
I think you can get more juice out of an avocado. You get oil out of an avocado.
You don't want it. You don't want juice out of an avocado.
But you get oil out of it. It's more liquidy than a banana.